Hi, it's Heather with another installment of R-Rated Reviews. We are R-Rated London Reviews, and I am hiding from my travel companion right now. I'm in the elevator, the lift, going back to the room to get a few bucks to buy a pizza. I am. Which way am I? The other way? I think it's the other way. It's the other way. I'll have to do the review when I get back up to the room. It's really quiet here, so I don't know how I'm gonna handle this. It's super quiet. The hotel's awesome. Except for the screaming, crying baby in the next room. I cannot wait to get back up here with my fucking pizza and go over this room with you because it's awesome. It's got a couple of little things that I wish were slightly different, but for the most part, this place is awesome. I'm so happy to be here, and I cannot wait to tell you about some of the awesome travel shit that happened and some of the very daunting, really horrific things that have happened. So, London, baby! Okay, so before I get into the room, we get to the airport, and I asked them if I'm like, we booked our flights at different times, and my seat's already assigned, and hers isn't. Is there like any way we can sit together? And the girl was so cool. I was in like the back of the plane in a middle seat. She bumped us to the third row. We were in like the big seats at the front, not first class, but I'm like, oh, we need this for the next leg because this was only like an hour-long flight to JFK. We get to JFK, and I asked the girl at that gate, I'm like, is there a way that we can sit together? She's like, there's a fee for that. I'm like, no, mine was included. I already have my seat. Hers hasn't been assigned yet. And she's like, no, it's saying that you have to pay. Like, she wouldn't help. I was like, whatever. And they're asking people to check their carry-on bags because it's a full flight. By the way, I flew JetBlue. Very, very impressed. I cannot tell you the difference in an international flight from a domestic flight. Like, I was ready to make a video last night bitching about airline guidelines and regulations and baggage and luggage and shit, about how everything used to cost less and you got more, and now it costs more and you get less with the check bag fees. And sometimes they don't even let you have a carry-on. You pay for your seat assignment. You pay for everything. Nickel and dime to death. No more meals. No more snacks. Now it's a fucking menu and they take credit cards. It was JetBlue. Holy shit. So we had to sit in our assigned seats. So we were a few rows apart. I'm in the fucking middle again. And Carmen's a few rows back. And they were like, it's a full flight. You have to sit in the seats that you were assigned. And I'm waiting, like, I'm not even paying attention. I'm just sitting there. And there's no one in my row. And so all of a sudden, like, I thought I heard the door close. I'm like, I'm looking at my watch. So I wait for the flight attendant to come by. I'm like, excuse me. I'm like, is everybody who's boarding on the, like, did they close the door? She's like, I'm not sure if they closed the door yet. She's like, I know we have a couple people that they were still waiting on. I said, if they don't show up, can the girl that's traveling with me sit in one of the empties? She was so cool. So I took the middle seat only because I had already, you check in on the screen in front of you and you order your food. You get like breakfast on the flight. I got a crepe. It was really cool. So the meal is free. All the cocktails are free. All the beverages are free. All the snacks are free. Everything on the international flights is free. The Wi-Fi, I was messaging you guys. There were people that left messages like Ingrid and my independent thinker and my Mikey B. I was messaging. There's the new girl. There's like all these people I was messaging, and I was in the middle of a flight because you get the Wi-Fi. I don't even know what I was just saying. I think it was the Wi-Fi. So it's free. All you have to do is log in. It's a pain in the ass to get to. Sometimes it's like hard to, you gotta wait for it to work. But it was pretty cool. Unlimited movies and TV. So of course I watched Love Actually on the plane. Took videos of me watching Love Actually on the plane. They have a feeling that they think that we're like these high maintenance ugly Americans. Is that what we're called? Ugly Americans, right? Carmen's room is different than mine. First of all, let me finish the travel before I do the room. I might just do different videos. So the flight was fucking fantastic. You would not, I could not be more impressed with JetBlue. First of all, if I could afford it, the whole first class section are like those wraparound beds, like one seat with like a working desk and a curtain that closes. Like you have your own little cubicle. It was like, holy shit. Like that's how the other half lives. I want to be like, help me, I'm poor. So we got to sit together, but the seats were really roomy. They were very roomy. It was a pretty comfortable flight considering it was 6.5 hours. So after they bring you breakfast, they bring you beverages, they bring you snacks, and then they announce the pantry is open. So you're free to walk about the cabin and just go get snacks from the pantry, whatever. You have like 4 choices of snacks. Help yourself to snacks for whatever you want, whenever you want. And then like a couple hours later, they come by with strawberry ice cream sandwiches. They were fucking delicious. I'm like, holy shit, they were so good. An hour later, they came by with chocolate croissants. I'm like, you could smell them. They heated them up. The whole plane smelled like chocolate croissants. I'm like, shut up. So the guy in front of me, I heard him say, no, thank you. And I just mumbled. I was half joking. I was like, oh, I'll have his. The flight attendant was so cool. She gave me 2 of them. I was like, thank you. You get in, you walk on the plane, and when you get on, there's a blanket, a rolled up fresh blanket on your seat with a sleep pouch that comes with earbuds and a face mask. They give you free earbuds for the television. I mean, the flight was fantastic. So then after your chocolate croissant, they come by again with like coffee, tea, soda, beverages, unlimited free cocktails, Jack Daniels, Bombay Sapphire, like all that. Neither one of us is really drinking. I did have a mimosa. I got a can of sparkling wine with some orange juice, which was, I drank half of it and fell asleep. So I fell asleep for a lot of the flight. The flight was just so good. When we arrived, Heathrow is fucking huge. But I will say, they have so many signs. It was easy to navigate, but I get like nervous. I didn't know, you have to give me your passport when you get there. I'm like, what are we doing? Like, where are we going? There's a shuttle. I tried to get an Uber. M&T Bank is fucking awful. I hate them. I had to add my debit card to my Google Wallet. Nobody takes money here. I came with cash, but I didn't exchange it yet. And I don't want to pay foreign transaction fees. Well, we had to get there's a free ticket for the bus to take us to Terminal 5, which brings you to all the hotels that are in that area. And then it's like $6, it was like £9 for the bus ticket to the hotel. But my wallet wouldn't work. I had to call M&T to verify who I was. I was on the phone with this guy for like 10 fucking minutes. The bus driver kicked us off the bus. Carmen's got Apple Pay. He was this nasty Middle Eastern guy that was like, I'm already late on the schedule and the phone doesn't work. I said, I'm trying to get it on the app, on the website, because you can buy it on the website, on the bus, or on the app. And he goes, no, you have to buy those an hour in advance. You can't just go on, buy a ticket and get on the bus. I'm like, what? So my phone wouldn't work because it couldn't verify who I was, even after I got off the phone with 10 minutes with M&T Bank. So he's like, no, you go. Another bus will come soon. I'm behind schedule. You're making me late. It was like, it was nerve-wracking. That was a terrible experience. I'm trying to get Uber, and I had to download the app again because I haven't used Uber in so long. Couldn't log into Uber. It was sending me passcodes to the wrong email. That part was horrible. The worst part is, oh my gosh, they just brought me a pizza and didn't cut it. No wonder they brought me a fork and knife. Anyway, the plane lands, fucking Spectrum. I hate Spectrum. Welcome to the United States. Welcome to the United Kingdom. Your message and data rates are as follows. Local UK calls are 7 cents a minute. It is 8 cents per megabyte for data, and 3 cents or 4 cents per text message, unless you purchase a day pass, an international roaming day pass. So I had to go onto meanwhile, I don't know I'm trying to get an Uber. I'm using data. It's like, unless you update, you're going to pay all 7 cents a megabyte I'm like, and Carmen? Now I know why I travel alone. I'm used to being by myself. I like it. I don't want to have to answer questions and feel like I have another child with me. Where are we going? What hotel are we at? I'm like, you booked the hotel. You have all, I sent you all the itineraries. How do you not know? We were staying. It's like, I told her the night before. I'm like, you can check in 24 hours in advance. I said, I downloaded the JetBlue app. I'm already checked in. I have my boarding pass on my phone. I said, no paper. You don't have to worry about losing a ticket. She didn't do it. We get to the airport. She lost her fucking boarding pass. She's freaking the fuck out on the TSA line. I said, I'm trying to download. She's got an iPhone. I can't. I hate Apple. It was a shit show. Anyway, nothing was, the monetary thing is an issue. I have to go back to the airport to exchange my currency. But a lot of places don't take cash. They're all cashless. So I'm going to wind up paying all these foreign transaction fees because my bank sucks. I got this magical check I wasn't expecting on Friday. I deposited into, Saturday. I deposited into my account on Saturday, which is a business day for M&T. And they tell me I'll get the funds cleared on Wednesday because Monday's a holiday and they're looking at it a Tuesday deposit with a Wednesday clearing, but Saturday's a fucking business day. I am done with M&T Bank. Luckily, I mean, it doesn't affect me, but that's not the fucking point. I brought a curling iron, so let me to the room. So Carmen's like, I can't. I'm like, I'm gonna make reservations for dinner tomorrow. She's like, they have a menu? I'm like, yeah, here's the menu. She's like, I don't like any of that. I said, Carmen, we're in another country. You're not gonna get what we get at home. We're gonna have to try new stuff. I'll tell you what, go do your own fucking thing. I'll do my own fucking. That's why I don't mind traveling alone. Because I can't. I have a list. I did research before I got here. I know what I want to see. I know where I want to go, and I know what kind of food I want to try. And I'm willing. Like, I'm away. I know things cost more. I don't want to pay foreign transaction fees, but that's to my bank in America. I want to go to the Dorchester. I read about it. It is way out of my league. I'm well aware of that. I'm on vacation. I want to go to high tea. I want to go to afternoon tea. It's fucking 95 pounds, which is like $120 a person. But everything I'm going to do on the trip is usually pretty cheap. I have like the one big fancy dinner or the one big fancy meal. So I don't know, maybe I want to splurge on afternoon tea. She's like, I'm not paying $95. Then stay at the fucking hotel. I'm not doing this. I don't eat that food. I don't like this. Well, I said, well, you're not in America. You are not getting this. They have different food here. It's a different culture. Just because they speak English doesn't mean that they eat the same stuff. She's like, foie gras. Let me just tell you something. You think you know someone? It is entirely true. You think you know someone, you get along, your friends. I've known Carmen since like 2007, 2008. Maybe 2009, like 15 years. We've always gotten along. You think you know someone till you fucking travel with them. Now, I tend to get a little stressed. I mean, I'm going through an international airport for the first time, so is she. And things will go smoothly if I can stop and take care of what needs to be taken care of. I don't want to feel the pressure of having to take care of someone else. Because then when I do, I'm trying to rush, and she's asking questions, and she's pressing buttons, and I stop hitting. And she doesn't have the stuff on her phone, and I don't use Apple. I'm like, no. Stop offering to pay. I don't need money, because her phone wouldn't work on the Apple Pay either. It was like, she's like, we'll just give him money. I'm like, Carmen, we don't have pounds, and they don't take cash. It's all what do you call it? Cashless. Stop. Like, that was stressing me the fuck out. So now I'm in my room. I'm really comfortable. I want to show you the room. I want to go and see stuff. And I know it's going to cost money. I mean, the dollar is worth shit right now. So, it's like, anything that's in pounds, it's going to cost us more in dollars. And the conversion is, oof. So, I'm away. I'm not going to sit in the fucking hotel. I mean, I'm going to walk around and do some stuff that costs nothing or costs very little. But if I want to go to fucking high tea, I'm going to go to high tea. And she's like, so the hotel, she's like, are you bringing fancy clothes? I'm like, well, I'm going to bring nice clothes. I'm not going to get overly dressed, but I mean, I don't want to be the ugly American. And some of the places I want to go, it stipulates, there's a fucking dress code. They're like, don't come in here and, that light is killing me. I got to turn that light off. I told them about it. It won't stop blinking. A couple things here are like backwards. So I packed. I love this room. Let me go over the room because we checked in. We are at it used to be called, it's a pretty new hotel, or it's newly renovated. It was called the Colnbrook, Colnbrook. And it's part of this Heathrow Village thing. But they just changed the name to B&B Hotel London. Then I got nervous. I'm like, bed and breakfast? Where the fuck am I staying? It's Hotel London, but they called it B&B Hotel London. The rooms are actually pretty spacious. They're not huge, but I don't need any more room than this. And like, look at this. So there's a little desk. I have I'm gonna have a Cadbury hot chocolate. I just had the hot water being heated up. There's a desk. And this is called a French double. Over here in Europe and London, like hotels, it's nothing to have twin beds. I'm like, well, I'll get a king if they have it, but if they don't, I'll do a full. I can't fit in a twin. So they have a nightstand. I have completely unpacked. There's my pizza. They don't have closets. And it's okay if they don't have closets. But like, I have like my bags and clutches are up there. And then I have like tops and bras and my pajamas and my belts and my socks and underwear and stuff. And then my shoes are all down here. I did manage to get this many pairs of shoes plus the ones I'm wearing into the suitcase. And like 5 jackets. I brought my own hangers. My carry-on bag had like a dozen hangers in there. These are all mine. The 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. I brought 9 of my own hangers. And it's a good thing because I still had to fold all of this stuff, which I would have hung. No closet, which is okay. I'm totally okay with this. I don't mind it. What bothers me is that there isn't like a single drawer, not a nightstand drawer, not over there, nowhere. I don't live out of a suitcase. I don't want my underwear out. I don't want my bras out. I don't want my fucking jewelry out. And one thing I thought was really cute. First of all, I love the color. Look at all the colors. It's like almost like turquoise. So I love this chair. But back here's the one. It's like there's like a little nook. I'm like, hide and go seek, peekaboo. So I put my suitcase back there. I'm not living out of a suitcase. I just don't do that. Carmen's like, oh, I just pick out of the suitcase. I'm like, that's like picking out of a laundry basket. And she looked at me like she got sheepish, like, so you do your laundry and you pick out of the basket? I'm like, no, I fold my shit and I put it away. I do like the little shelf in here. Everything's backwards. To turn the light on, you have to turn it down. The thermostat only goes to 18, which, by the way, I love. I'm in a short sleeve shirt. I packed fucking shorts. The guy at the front desk, I'm standing there for check-in, and he's like, you're not cold? It's like 52 degrees here. I'm like, 52? It's fucking beautiful. I'm like, no. He's like, I'm cold looking at you. I'm like, I come from an area where it's very cold. We come from upstate New York. I'm like, sometimes it's like -20, -30. That's not that common, like every year. I said, but 52? I'm like, I wear flip-flops in the snow. I'm like, I'm not cold. I can't stand being hot. She made them bring her a space heater for her room because the thermostat doesn't go higher than 18, which I haven't figured out yet and calculated what that is in Fahrenheit. So I brought a curling iron, and I can't use it because they have these European plugs. They have like, the outlets are completely different. So there's the blow dryer. These are the plugs. Hold on, can you see? There you go. That's the plug. I can't put my curling iron in that. So I'm going to go to the store tomorrow and see if there's like an adapter I can buy. Love the bathroom. Everything is brand spanking new. You can smell all the new paint, all the new carpet. It just screams new and clean. The bathroom is really spacious. I got all my stuff unpacked. Here's my moisturizers and then my hair stuff. The makeup's on this side over here. The weird thing is, like, nice tub. I mean, everything's really clean. I didn't think I had towels until I looked in the tub. They don't give washcloths. And when I was asking the woman, do you have washcloths? She didn't know what it was. I said, well, you have the hand towels and the bath towels. I'm like, the little one, like the little square, like you wash with? Like, what do you put the soap on? She said, oh, we provide the hand towels and the bath towels. So I'm like, oh, well, guess what? I'm washing with a fucking hand towel. And then tomorrow, I'm going to go buy a puff. And I have to go get some toiletries because all of mine were packed because I didn't think I was going anywhere before I moved. So all my travel size shit, I dug through so many boxes to get my stuff packed for the trip. I said, fuck it. I brought full-size hair stuff for this suitcase, and I just have to go get shampoo and conditioner because they have the same hair, hand, and body wash at the sink as they do in the shower. So there's no moisturizer, there's no little hand soap. I mean, I have a hand soap from another hotel. I need shampoo and conditioner. This cannot go without being conditioned. But I really do love the hotel. The funny thing is Carmen's room is different. I have a thermostat that I can set. Hers won't turn on. And then I got the typical lock. Her door is missing the latch. She's got this. It doesn't attach to anything. So, and then her room has two like cardboard cartons that look like those like silk soy milk containers that say still spring water. She has two of those in her room. I didn't get those. So when the girl came up with my pizza, I was like, I didn't drink the water. Don't charge me for it. And she's like, what? We don't have any water. I'm like, she didn't even know what I was talking about. I had to bring it down to Carmen's room because Carmen needed something anyway. And I'm like, see these waters? I showed them to her. I'm like, I didn't get those. I didn't drink them. Don't charge. She, oh, no. She didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. I wish there was some drawers. I don't care about a closet. The room is spacious. It's super, super clean. It's tastefully decorated. I love it. It's very well appointed. They have a lot of selections of teas, coffees, all the accompaniments that you need for it. I love the little teapot. I really do. I'm very happy with the room. It smells fantastic. All new carpet. The whole hotel is brand spanking new. So I don't know why people complain that the English hotels are too small. To me, it's spacious enough. I don't need any more space than that. And the bathroom is pretty spacious. So I'm pretty happy with everything here. It's beautiful and they're very friendly. I would like a nightstand drawer or a desk drawer, something that I can put my jewelry in. I don't want all my bits out. I want my bras and underwear away, and I don't want to live in a suitcase. But other than that, I'm really happy here. I just don't know. I have a feeling. I was going to tell Carmen that there's going to be one day that I just want to go do something by myself anyway. That she's free to go do what she wants. Like, we don't need to be up each other's asses this whole trip. And I'm hoping tomorrow, after like a good night's sleep, that we'll both be refreshed and I won't be so fucking cranky. And maybe she won't be so annoying. I'm not sure. I mean, I love her to death. But it's just, today was a lot. We lost 5 hours. It's 5 hours later here. I left my personal debit card home. TJ can't find it. I don't know where it is. I'm like, I know I didn't leave the house with it. So I'm using my business debit card, which M&T charges higher foreign transaction fees on. If he can find it, he can take a picture of it. And I can add my. It's been a great. It was a great travel day. Everything really, really, really went smoothly. We only had 1 hour after we got off the plane with trying to get transportation to the hotel that we ran into some glitches. But when the next bus driver came, we were like, can you please help us? The last guy kicked us off the bus. He was like, what? I'm like, he told us we had to buy a ticket an hour in advance. He's like, wait, who? H58? I'm like, yeah. He's like, which guy? I said, you know, the Indian guy. And he goes, no. I said, my passport, nothing would work. He told us he was behind schedule. We were making him late. He made us get off the bus. He was like, no. So he was really nice. And so I think it's going to be a really smooth trip. And if I have to just do things by myself, I will. I'm totally cool with that. Maybe this is why I don't have friends. Maybe I'm the annoying one. I don't know. But I don't want to have to tell you what hotel you're staying in. I don't want to have to tell you what gate we're going to. I don't want to have to look up what baggage fucking carousel we're going to. You're capable. You know, You're in your 60s. You managed to survive this world longer than me. I should not need to tell you what gate we're going to. Like, get your shit together. I'm not, I know that you're traveling with me, but it wasn't like I invited you to my hometown and I owe you a tour. This is my first time here too. We just need to get our shit together. And so far, I'm loving London. I'm loving it. It's just, I just want to hear everybody talk. I want to hear everybody talk. And then tomorrow, I mean, she's really cool about taking pictures and stuff. We got some great photos. I'm just really excited. And I'm working on an itinerary. And I'm decided this was my trip. And she wanted to come with me. And I think that's great. But it was my trip and she's coming with me. So she can either do what I want to do. We can find something that we like to do together. Or we can both go do our own thing. I don't give a fuck. So if you guys have questions or comments, please feel free to leave them. I need to find like a convenience, like a Rite Aid. Like you can get toiletries and stuff. I'm not sure. I'm having fucking high tea at the Dorchester. Questions or comments? Feel free to leave them. I wear this as my travel shirt. Everyone loved it. I got through security and I didn't get felt up this time. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. In the next couple of days, we're going to have some fun videos of some really cool shit. Have a great night, guys.